Hello, welcome to my first look of the Stomping Land Early Access Alpha. The game's actually out early access on Steam on the 31st of May, but Kickstarter backers got access to it on the 23rd of May, so a couple of days ago. For those that don't know much about Stomping Land, it's basically it's like a multiplayer survival game, but you actually live in a world where there's dinosaurs. So think of all those other multiplayer survivor games we've had recently, Rust, those sort of things, but this one actually has dinosaurs. You can basically set up tribes, so I suppose it's Stomping Land's equivalent to guilds or clans. You can set up camps, hunt down dinosaurs in a group. It all looks pretty cool. Especially the early alpha that we've got includes solo play and also multiplayer play. What I'm going to do is, for this first impression video, I'm just going to do some solo play, and then I'm intending on maybe streaming a little bit on Twitch, where we'll go online and find some players and see how that goes. Hopefully it won't go like the DayZ does online, where you run into people and you just get massacred, but I'm sure there is going to be that element of that. But just the thought of going into a server with a few of your buddies and hunting down a dinosaur to kill, it all seems very cool. I'm just looking over some of the controls here just before I jumped into solo. But just quickly before I do, quick rundown of what the Steam page and also the Kickstarter page says as the features currently implemented. There's basically 6 different types of dinosaurs. Free roam island with lakes, caves and forests. Persistent day-night cycle. There's PvP weapon combat. Resource collecting. There's a crafting system. Swimming, fishing. There's mounts. Tameable, mountable dinosaurs. That's pretty cool. Who didn't want a dinosaur mount? I remember having a raptor mount in WoW. It's going to be similar to that. Yeah, you can establish tribes. It's like tribe chat, etc. And yeah, as I said, there is solo play, so it isn't multiplayer only. And you can actually set up dedicated servers as well, which is going to be pretty neat. Hopefully, when I find a few others of my friends that actually started getting into this, I'm going to start like a local server and just or a dedicated server of our own, and try to run around and see how that goes. Just lastly, before I actually do jump in and actually start the game, if I look online to multiplayer, there are quite a lot of servers already. I mean, the black box servers, I believe that's the official host. On the Steam page, it's a link to actually rent a server from them for this. But if you look here, I mean, there are quite a few servers up that do have people on. Some of them, they're actually 16-player servers at the moment. Some of them is one that's full. Some of them are actually 16. And as I said before, you can get dedicated servers. From what I understand, you can't do this in the interface yet, but you can actually run like a private server through the command line. I've not actually looked into that yet, but I've seen on some on forums people basically posting that you can run like a local server and have people log into it remotely if they know what the IP address is. So yeah, let's get into let's get into some solo play here. Okay, solo game about to start. An ideal game experience is online where you will make friends and enemies. Start a solo game? Yes. Okay, so if you chop down 2 pieces of wood and drop them on top of each other, you make this resource box. And by default, the first thing you can do make with 2 pieces of logs is a torch. As you see here, I've got a torch. You pick it up, you can walk around with it. You can't seem to put it in your bag or anything. When you switch to the weapon, it just drops it. But if you put... I said and put a couple more, because as we was putting more wood on the box, it got a bit bigger and we had more options. Once we put 3 on there, it says it let us make rope. So that's 4. Let me put 5 or 6 and just see if you get any other options. Because it's still getting bigger, the resource box. So that's 5. Let's put 6 and then try again. So at the moment we can only make a torch. So When I had the option to get a rope before, and that's confused me. Why have we got a rope before? Okay, 7. We'll go up to 10, and if it's nothing but the torch still, we'll just pick up our torch and we're just going to have a run around a little and try and find a dinosaur. It's going to be limited what we can do because, as I said, we're playing solo, and for my just first impressions, the first time I ever look at a game, even like a multiplayer game, if there isn't a solo option, I'll run around solo just to get the feel of the game, check out settings, you know, things like that. Right, so pull. Okay, so we got a bunch of wood in the box and we're pulling it with us. Just, well, which just sounds like a good idea because it saves wasting time and having to dig out some more, so we can always stop and grab a torch if we need. But looking on the right here, we've got 3 icons. There's like a eyeglass which is grayed out, there's like some meats like food which is grayed out, and we've got some berries or flowers which isn't grayed out, but we don't have any of, so I wonder if there's some plants or something we can chop down to and get some berries. But you can't pull. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll get another one. You can't pull the cart over rocks. I suppose that does make sense because you wouldn't really be pulling a cart over rocks. I'm going to pause the video here for a second, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around, try to get a bit more feel of the map, maybe find a dinosaur, and then I'll carry on. So see you after the transition. Okay, I found a dinosaur. If you look down there, I've been running around for about 15 minutes looking for a dinosaur, and it seems like it's been very reminiscent for me from playing DC standalone. You know, early on, when you're running through the woods looking for a player and finding nothing for hours. I mean, at the moment there's no map in this game, so you know you can't see where you're going. There's no compass. So I've just been. Oh shit. I see a dino down here. Oh no, there's 2 of them. I don't think I can take on 2 with my little hatchet. Are they gonna fight? We're gonna fight. I was hoping to find 1 and then I could try to take it on, but there's 2 of them. What's the worst that can happen, right? I can just... die. And of course it turns to nighttime as soon as I find a dinosaur. I kind of want it to be daytime so I can see them. I'll just... we'll back out a little bit, we'll keep an eye on them, and I suppose daytime's probably better because we can sneak up on them easier, but I'm going to sneak up on into this bush right behind them. And hopefully I can take out 1 of them before I die. Because I'm figuring once we kill these, we should be able to pick up some meat. Hello. Hi. Let's go, shall we? Low. 2 hits and we're dead. Low, low, low. There's obviously no one going to come res me because I'm on a solo server. Low. That's quite interesting though. You can sit there and you got the button there to keep yourself some alive. So if you are playing online or someone is, you know, you are playing with people, when you got a buddy that's on his way to find you, you can just hit the button, stay alive, and you know, wait for him to get to you. Your player has died. Of course I've died, because I tried to take on a dino with a little starter hatchet. Oh look, you spawn at the beach just like Daisy. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause it here, and I'm going to try to find more dinos, and we'll take it from there. Okay, I'm back. I've checked out a list of some of the recipes to see what's needed, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather some resources to make like a TP, you know, like a basic tent, a basic campfire, and like a spear or bows, some weapons I can actually use to kill dinosaurs, and then we'll try to go kill something. I'm not, well, let's just say, at the moment it's the middle of the night. I'm trying to pick a good spot to look for my camp. Basically you need to harvest wood and stone to collect, or to make the items. I mean, before, when you saw me, I was just cutting down trees, chopping up wood and putting it in a pile, and it gave me an option of things, but only a few things to make, because there's only a few things you can make with just wood. A lot of things take stone as well. If you start dropping stone down on that same pile, you'll start to get other options. But soon, I'm just running around. I was going to make a camp up on top of the hill, but I'm looking for somewhere that I've actually got some stone too, as well as some trees, so that I can actually don't have to run too far to build up my stash. But I'm going to start collecting some stuff, and when I'm ready to make build a TP and a couple of weapons, I'll come back. So I'll see you after the transition. Okay, I've crafted a couple of things. I've got some weapons. Look, I've got the bolus, which is these stones at the end of these the strings. I've got bow and arrow. There's one type of arrows at the moment. I believe once the game progresses, you're supposed to be able to get other types of arrows. I've got a spear. I've also got, in here I've got all the mats to make my TP, so I've got looked at this little area here, which is just on the bottom side of a hill next to a river, so I'm going to make the TP here. From what I have read from the FAQs, is when you make it, the way that you're facing when you hit craft is the way the door is going to face, so I'm going to face it like that. And there we go, it's building the teepee. This is your basic home. I like that. Let's draw a teepee. Where's that? Where's it? Let's pull this thing over here. I got this other little crate here which has got 2 pieces of wood, and I need 2 pieces of stone to make a fire, so I'll drag it over here to the stone. Well, see, the teepee does seem to, it does blend in. So we'll drag it over to here to the stone, and we'll get 2 pieces of stone, put it in a box. One thing I did notice, which is a bit of a bummer, is I started off by just dragging or collecting all the mats I needed for a bunch of things, and then try to craft at the end. But what I noticed is when you actually start crafting, it uses all of the materials you've got in your box. So yeah, to only put in there what you want to make some stuff. Now, so here, I've got a little teepee. I'm going to set the fire out like here, so it's a bit, it's just down slope a little bit, but not too close to the tent. We don't want it too close to the open end, so here I do. So we'll make a fire pit, yeah, just outside the tent. That looks pretty cool. So I used the fire pit obviously to cook meat and food, you know, once you gather it. Look here, should be able to use the use button. Okay, yep, and we've got the option to start a fire. Inspect, the fire pit is ready to cook. I mean, I turned it on, but we don't see it, we'll just leave it running, we'll just see. If we go to the tent, player's TP has been selected 0 times. You can also make a totem pole, which the main reason for the totem is when you actually make the tribes. When you set the totem pole down, you can actually name your tribe, etc. Which is pretty the way you actually start the guild. But obviously this is single player, so there's no real need for that. You can also make cages, which I know from the multiplayer. I know you can actually put people in them. I don't know if you can catch dinosaurs and put them in them. Probably not. But now I've got my little camp here. I'm gonna look around for a dino for a little bit because I got some weapons. I got bolus, bow and arrow, and a spear. So I should be able to kill something. I'm just gonna remember where in the position where I am because it's. I'm just looking. Do you see any fish in the water? See, if I just head along the waterway, I shouldn't get lost and lose track of where I'm coming from. So I just got to head back down river or up river, because as there's no mini map and there's no map, it could be very easy to lose your way. Well, this pit here, this would have been an awesome place to put my little tent, my TP. Right, so I'm going to run around just a little bit. Try and find a dinosaur. And obviously from the dinosaur you'll get some meat and then you can cook it on the fire. Oh, it looks like there's a dinosaur over there swimming. It looks like it. Seems like a long way to... Is that a dinosaur? I don't know. Let's go and have a look. Let's go take a closer look. Wish we can fish as well. You can use the spear to fish. I'm not sure how that works, whether you just gotta hit it with the spear. Look at that thing. That thing's quite big. Look at the shell. Is that? It's like a big swimming dinosaur. Oh, okay, not swimming. He's walking in the water. Oh shit, he's coming. God damn it, I got pounded in the tail. Hey. Down for the count. And yay, that's pretty cool. When you die, you can actually respawn back at your TP. Now that was pretty neat. Have I still got my... No, I've still got a TP and still got a fire, but I've lost the weapons to idle. The weapons that I made are gone, so I need to make myself a new spear, a new bolus, and go looking again. So yeah, that's definitely a good thing. Once you're playing, the first thing to make is a TP, because once you have a TP, you can just when you die, you can respawn at it, which is definitely good. So basically, we've got 2 stone and 5 wood to make us a spear. So we got 2 stone, 5 wood. Oh shit. So, once you got it in there, we got a spear. I'm going to make a spear and I'm going to make a bolus, so I won't worry about the bow for now. And the bolus is like 2 wood, 1 stone, so... So 2 wood, 1 stone. And we'll make a bolus. One other good thing is that you know, obviously because it's very early alpha, you've still got console, whatever, some console commands you can use. One you can use if you actually get stuck is like kill me, would just kill you where you are. But one other that I did notice, which I'm going to use just so I can kill a dinosaur before I end this video, is God. You enter God in console when you turn on God mode. Yes, I know, God mode. But so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cross the water here and I'm going to run down river and see if... Can't climb on that rock as you get out. And I'm going to see if I can see if those 2 dinos we just saw just now are still here, and if they are, we're going to exact our revenge. And this time I got God mode, so he's not going to kill me. Because I just wanted to see what the, you know, kill a dinosaur, see how they die. Oh, he's still up there. See how they die, try to cook his meat, you know, eat. Just to see. Then we're going to finish this first impressions up. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I'm probably going to get into multiplayer a little bit, maybe later on tonight or tomorrow, and I'll stream some of that while I'm in multiplayer. Now I've actually got to know some of the basics. Well, I definitely want to do that tonight or tomorrow because Tuesday Watch Dogs is with us and I'll probably be putting a lot of time into Watch Dogs. But here we go, look at the same dinosaur, he's in the same place on the watering hole, so... He hasn't moved, he's just sitting there on my corpse. He's probably eating my corpse. He should just start running at me as soon as he sees me. There he comes. But this time I got God mode, man. What? Okay, God mode doesn't work. So much for God mode. God mode is a lie. Okay, 3rd time's a charm. This time I'm going up to the same dinosaur, but I'm going to try to sneak up behind him. There he is over there. And I'll try to use the bow and arrow on him a couple of times before he sees me. So I've made myself another bow and arrow, another spear. And the bolus. Up, because hopefully he can't come up here. Oh yeah, okay, now we got it. Doesn't look like I'm with a bolus, I wasn't hitting him. Damn it, he's too far away. Don't. What? Can I get... I need to try to get some more arrows for my bow. I think the arrows is just too planks of wood. Because he's over there dying. What? You put your items down on top of the rocks and they disappear. They fall through the rocks. Okay. So quick. I need to make some arrows. And hopefully I still got a bow, then I can go back up top of that rock and shoot him again. Awesome tactics, if only had enough arrows. I'm not sure about the bowless. I was using the bowless, but for some reason it wasn't hitting him. Hopefully this should make us 6 more arrows. Yes. Hopefully he hasn't moved. Nope, he hasn't moved, he's still there. So that's 12 arrows and he's just wandering off. Okay. Is he wandering off somewhere to die, maybe? I mean, he's groaning even more, so I need to... At this point, I could probably run up to him with a spear and... I'm going to just mix some more arrows and I'm going to just take him out. I'm going to go after him, use the arrows, and if those 6 more arrows don't kill him, I'm going to pull out the spear and stab. Come on. Maybe he's just crawling away to die. Shit, where'd he go? Okay, so that's... I should have tailed him and... Damnation! He's a big ass dino. How could he disappear? Yeah, this is obviously this is definitely where, you know, playing multiplayer online with some of your buddies would be cool, because you could have one of you luring the dinos out, you know, attracting their attention while the other one is running behind him. Oh look at that! That's like a raptor. I don't know where the other one went, but we'll take this one instead. Or we'll try and take this one, because the other one he definitely looks a bit more armoured, so... This looks more like, you know, like a velociraptor. I gotta wait till we get up to that big tree, because obviously as soon as we shoot him, he's gonna start coming for us. And we need... If we got some trees... We've got some trees to actually run around as we're running away from him. But, you know, we're running along crouch and he can't see where we are. Although it's a bit silly that he can't see, because I suppose we're not making any noise. We don't have shoes on, so... It looks like I hit him. I saw a little red ka-ching. You know, ka-ching. Which I expect was blood. Lol. Yeah, tracking dinosaurs down solo is probably a little bit tough, but yeah, I'll do that a bit more later. you know, when I do some multiplayer, we'll try to hunt some dinos down. But it looks like solo hunting down dinos is a little bit difficult. But you know, thanks for watching this quick first impressions video. I mean, as you see, I've got made myself a basic TP. I'm not sure why the fire doesn't work here. Maybe it's because it's on a hill here. I don't know. I'm just going to try take down, see what it does, see if it puts the materials back in my bag. If it does, then I'll try a bit flatter land to put it up, because it could be just a position it's in. What's he going to do? Is he going to put it all back in? No, he didn't. It just took it down and the materials are gone. So I'll go chill in my TP. I mean, I guess you got the net there where you can hang up some fishies. I'm gonna come in here. It's still raining inside here, but then I'm gonna end this first impressions here. Thanks for watching. Next time, if I do any more videos for YouTube, I won't be such a noob. Otherwise, I'll probably be playing some before in the next 40 hours until Watch Dogs comes out, and I'll maybe see you guys on my Twitch if anyone wants to come over there and take a look at me playing there. Anyway, I'll see you next time.